I just realized we're gonna get Zinniker's level 2 passive from this.
Jess wanted nothing more than to become one with the light.
Because I'm trying to think. We got Ez's. I think we have everyone's but... Well, the Prickles is probably from finding all the comrades, but... I think we have everyone else's, except... What's-his-face? Zinniker's.
So he could become more like a god himself?
Right. But he failed. And his failure cost Yim her life. Sorry, Leo. I don't mean to dredge up any painful memories of your own loss.
It's fine. Don't worry about me. This is your story.
Aye. And Yim's. Why? Yim, why do I have to remember? What are you trying to tell me by making me relive your death?
Famous words said. I wonder where they came from. Wait. Do I have Cheryl's? Because I think, No, yeah, we do, because Cheryl's would have been from defending Vibra. Yeah, Ice Attack too. Oh yeah, you got Kina, you get Kina and Cheryl's, like, divine artifacts at the same time. Like, their first one, and then you get the, the buff for their stories. So yeah, I think it's just Zinniker we're missing.
Another voice crystal.
Resurrection, a forbidden deed.
I won't leave you like this. I won't let you give your life to protect us. I'll bring you back. I will. I swear it.
She has been gone for some time now. Her body is lost. Is it truly possible for her spirit to return?
Hold your tongue and watch. Our preparations are complete. Now, let us begin the resurrection.
The experiment seemed successful.
Yim!
Taros called to his sister.
Your name is Yim. I am Taros. I am your brother.
Yim? I am... Yim?
She answered in a hollow voice. After arduous experimentation, they had finally succeeded in resurrecting Yim. But though they managed to revive her body, her soul was lost, burned away by the light of God. Where Yim's heart had been, now yawned a void. Yim's companions stared at her in curiosity. She returned their gaze, but her eyes were missing the spark they once held. It was raining. In fact, it had rained without end since the light of God disappeared. Dark clouds shrouded the sky above the charred gray horizon. Vam and Taros followed Yim as she walked through the downpour. The three of them were soaked to the core. But if Yim noticed the rain, or the others walking behind her, she paid them no regard.
Yim!
Taros called out to her, and at last she slowly turned around. Her vacant eyes wandered, unable to focus on Taros and Vam. Instead, they traced the remains of their destroyed palace, finding nothing.
What? What am I?
Yim muttered.
You are Yim. You're my sister, Yim.
But before Taros could continue, Yim spoke again.
No, I am not.
In the distance, thunder roared.
I am no longer Yim. I am nothing, but nothingness itself.
Stars collided and vanished from the sky above.
I've seen this image because this game's soundtrack is on Spotify, and this is the thumbnail for the playlist on Spotify. I've seen this before. Now I know the context. Who wins in a fight, Sora or Link? two characters. One of them I know a demonstrably about more. I played like basically all of his games, and I've only played like one Zelda game. Probably have to give it to Sora for that reason. Anyway, I'm choosing Sora just because I played Kingdom Hearts games that I have not really played Zelda games, besides like Twilight Princess when I was younger.
Yim continued to walk through the rain.
Where are you going?
Vam asked, though deep down, he knew that there was no stopping her. Yim answered without turning around.
To the end.
Jas had also decided to hide his heart away where nobody could reach it. Vam knew his brother. He knew that Jas would not, could not understand. Jas could never accept that Yim, having sacrificed herself to save them, was lost to the void. Taros looked up at the sky. Everything he loved was slipping through his fingers. He thought that the loss of their first home would steel him against such emptiness, but he was wrong. Nothing remained to comfort him, save for the rain that obscured and washed away his tears. But even the rain soon began to weaken. Eventually, the rain stopped, seemingly never to fall again.
Anyway, I haven't really played many
Yim's
Zelda
resurrection
games.
Looks like it went well enough.
I played no Zelda games, but like, I played like, all of the Kingdom Hearts games I played, Sora has like drive forms and like those Keyblade transformations. I don't know which one you're considering like, that he would use unless all of them, but like, what could Link, other than like Smash Bros, like what can Link possibly do against Sora? Like, it's, again, I'm legitimately asking because I've only played Twilight Princess, and the only ability I know Link can kind of do is turn into a wolf, because he does that in Twilight Princess. And everything else I know about Link is from Smash Bros. And I do not think he would stand a chance against Sora, mostly because Sora has like magic also, which gives him an advantage. I don't know. Did Sora Final Form beat King Mickey? I don't know. Maybe?
But inside her, deep down, nothing but a void remained. No soul to speak of.
No soul.
Like, I legitimately don't know what Link would be able to do against Sora, because I don't know much about Link besides what we see in Smash Bros. And Twilight Princess. So, you know, kind of a pointless question for me to go into, or like a pointless fight for me to analyze. Okay, that was a voice crystal. Is there any other voice crystals before I leave this section? Bum, bum, bum. Oops. The camera perspective messed me up there. Oh, a chest I missed. What was I thinking? Only 7 out of 50. This is an item. Go to elixirs. Wait, did I ever use that one elixir on the metal Ribbidon? I think I did. I don't remember though. Hey guys, you're still frozen, I see. Should save after all that exposition. Anyway, I would have never guessed that that image on the Spotify playlist is Yim. So yeah, Zinniker is the only, like, passive skill level 2 we have to get. Basically, Divine Artifact upgrade, I'm gonna call them. It's the only one we need. I wonder if that's somewhat of an indicator of how much of the game is left.
Another voice crystal.
Yim and Taros gained more and more speed as they zipped through the energy torrent. Aftershocks from the explosion of the light of God continued to ripple through the realm, occasionally manifesting as flares of energy. Yim and Taros now passed through one of those storms. Yim's shield magic enveloped the both of them like cocoons, protecting them from the flames.
Where are we going?
Taros asked his sister.
To the end.
Yim had never formed such cocoons with her magic before. Perhaps this was a new power, granted by the void that filled her. The cocoons moved them through space rapidly or slowly, depending on their passengers' emotions. Yim's cocoon continued to accelerate. Consumed by the void, her heart knew no fear. Below them, the ruins of the God Realm appeared to flow past at a tremendous speed.
Yim, please stop.
No, I shall reach the end.
Though Yim no longer knew fear, Taros was certainly afraid. No matter how hard he tried, he could not resist his survival instincts. His heart demanded that he slow down. Taros could make his cocoon go no faster. He could only watch as Yim's pushed onward, moving farther and farther away.
Lambda's cocoon would put Yim's to shame. Or Taros's, my bad.
Yim!
Taros called out, but she was already moving too fast for his voice to reach her. Yim surpassed the speed of sound, then the speed of her own heart. Yim flew away, leaving everything behind her. No matter how desperately Taros tried to stop her, the fear in his heart held him back. He would never be able to catch up. Finally, Yim disappeared from his sight. At that very moment, Taros thought he heard his sister's voice, but the sounds she made were not words. They were the indescribable cries of a supernova being drawn into a black hole.
I'm crying?
Yim became the void and threw herself into nothingness. Long since past the speed of sound, she now surpassed the speed of light. Moving at the speed of impossibility itself, Yim disappeared. As he watched his sister leave him behind, Taros knew this realm could no longer be his home. He would disappear like Yim had, but in a different way. Sealing his painful memories inside a crystal ball, he then attempted to reincarnate himself, though he knew the procedure had only a minute chance of success. Their world was now left to the two who remained, Jas and Vam. As beings of a higher plane, they realized they could become gods of other realms. At some point, the rain began to fall once more. It fell softly and slowly, as if the universe wept for the untold sorrows that would soon occur.
How much cooler would it have been if this part 2 focused a lot more on fleshing this
The
whole...
void for a heart. Yim had forgotten the feeling of fear. And so she left. She went faster and faster until she was gone.
Gone where?
I may never know. But maybe Maybe these crystals are something she left behind, formed from her last lingering thoughts of me, Jas, and Vam, so we can hear them.
That's not all I hear. Whatever that is, it sounds big.
It's coming from the first floor of the engine room. We'd better have a look.
Okay, we're probably gonna fight the boss. I found a voice crystal. What a shock. I should probably empty this dimension thing out. Try to get some level ups before fighting this boss. Or a level up. I say level ups plural. It's really just a level up, if even that. A lot of ice freaks. Boy, am I gonna hit them with a really good... Wow, this did not increase as much as I thought it would. Or it didn't even increase at all. I think it just gave it bonuses, which is kind of lame.
All right, leave it to me.
Run you.
Have a nice trip.
Banana.
Night.
Easy. They're still alive though.
What's this?
Watch that. Yeah, it's good actually. Just to grab the turn steal. That holy slime like chewed it though because it's a slime.
Pierce him.
Na-na-na-na. Alright, Cheryl. That's a bunch of slimes. It's not going to do that good, actually, now I think about it. Maybe they just want to swap you out.
We're up, Golf.
Yeah, that'll hit pretty hard, even though they're slimes. It doesn't kill, but it does a lot of damage.
Ready to engage.
That's a mistake, don't do that. This might be a better choice. Please. There we go. Anyway, how much I was in the middle of a thought and I completely forgot about it until just now. It would have been so much cooler if
What's going on?
instead of what's the word? Instead of cramming this into this one main quest, it would have been so much cooler if these memories were a bit more spaced out. Like how Jas and Vam became the two gods of their realms. Die.
Come on, magic.
Bum, 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 bum. I almost have a tension skill. Do that. That's a holy one anyway, I'm pretty sure. Oh, he resists slight? How dare he? Hey guys. Poppin'.
You're done.
Yeah, I mean the Sam fin is done.
You're toast.
Holy. Zinniker God plotline was started in part 2. It was like the mission when we saved him from the entrapped crystal. Unless there were little hints in part 1 that gave it away, but it was revealed in part 2.
No, not yet.
You're done.
Die. That's not what I should have done actually in hindsight.